Matrix and Roadshow fans, we are back with another video, and we just came off the disaster that was the Obi-Wan Kenobi show on Disney+. This has been a well-established character going all the way back to 1977. And then Disney got their grimy hands on George Lucas's babies in 2012, and it has been a 10-year run of wokeness and destruction of well-established characters. Now, folks, they're doing it again. They're doing it again with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yes, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, there's a bunch of activists over there at the Walt Disney Company. There's activists over there that actually work at Lucasfilm. And guys, what they're doing to Obi-Wan Kenobi now should not be a surprise, because they have destroyed every single classic character. Look what they're doing now, guys. Over here abounding in the comments, new Star Wars Padawan prequel novel implies Obi-Wan Kenobi is bisexual. I wouldn't even say it's implied, because what we're going to go over here, folks, it's pretty obvious that they just made Obi-Wan Kenobi go on the down low. They made him gay, bisexual, whatever you want to call it. They made it clear that he is into dudes. How disrespectful is this? Now, in George Lucas's creation, Obi-Wan Kenobi was in love with Duchess Satine in the Clone Wars. That's canon. But now we know that identity politics has completely overtaken Lucasfilm. They're making him gay. You saw what they did with Lando Calrissian, right? Remember, Lando Calrissian is now a pansexual. He likes to get it on with droids. And they even said it in the Solo movie. The droid LL37 or whatever it is. Absolutely pathetic character. One of the worst. Actually, it's the worst droid in Star Wars history. An SJW woke activist droid. And Lando liked to stick his little thing in that. Now, guys, this prequel novel here is about Obi-Wan Kenobi when he's around Qui-Gon Jinn. And I believe he's out on a mission by himself or something like that. But he runs into these teenagers. And it goes into all of this synopsis. I'm not going to read all of this. It's kind of crazy. But he runs into some teenagers. And some kind of way, they actually get into talking about kissing. Okay? So Lucasfilm really makes Obi-Wan gay because he wants to kiss a dude. A dude. Really more like a teenager here. But it says here that a Twitter user had shared a part of the book here. Okay. It says, taken aback by the latter's warning that another of the teenagers is not romantically available, Obi-Wan informs Casul, who's a guy, quote, "I can't form attachments like that anyway." Couldn't he, though, if he didn't go back? He then questions himself, talking about leaving the Jedi Order. Was that something he would even want? It had always been so forbidden. Even thinking about it was like holding his hand right next to a lightsaber blade. He knew some of his friends had dabbed in physical relationships, suspected Siri would have opened up to it had he ever wanted to. Obi-Wan continued, referencing his previous attraction to fellow Jedi Siri Tachi. But it had always seemed like an obstacle, not a temptation. And besides, Obi-Wan said, rushing to change the subject for himself more than anyone, I would never want to be in a relationship with a leader, too close to politicians or royalty. I'm sure if I ever fell in love, it would be with someone calm, peaceful, easy to get along with. So you want someone who doesn't challenge you, replies Kasul, in which Obi-Wan laughed and then shrugged. I don't know what I want, if we're being honest. To this flirtation. Well, actually it says here, it jumped on me here. It says, mirroring Obi-Wan's shrug, Kasul opens up. Quote, not many choices around here, close quote. I don't think love is in my future either, and I'm fine with that. He tells the Jedi, as long as I have the power to keep my family safe, that's enough for me, though I will admit I've been curious about kissing and why Aju and Zai Bree enjoy it so much. So if you're ever curious to, let me know. This is what he tells Obi-Wan. To this flirtation, Obi-Wan is said to have blushed before finding himself flustered and stammering like an awkward teenager in a generic rom-com. Then Obi-Wan says this. I will, he tells Kasul. Let you know. I mean, not that I will do that right now with you or anyone. Turning inwards once again, Obi-Wan questions, would he ever get to a point where kissing someone felt like anything less than a betrayal of himself and the Jedi? And if he did get to that point, who would he want to kiss? The Lenardrins, the species which Kasul and his friends belong, they're not even humans. Were confident and charismatic, which was attractive. But he couldn't imagine just kissing any of them. Maybe he didn't want to be with any of them, but rather to be more like each of them, he debates with himself. Or maybe he wanted to kiss all of them. Not Meme, though, because he had a feeling that would upset her very much. Yeah, that's pretty gay. That's pretty gay right there. Lucasfilm went there. Obi-Wan tells him, I will let you know. Yeah, they wanted to do this to Obi-Wan Kenobi. They wanted to destroy this character here. They wanted to make him a bisexual man. Now, him being a Jedi, he didn't cross that line. As far as we know, he didn't actually cross that line with Satine, even though he thought about actually leaving for Satine. But these activists out there are trying to destroy another character here. This is pretty pathetic, guys. Disney Star Wars is a dumpster fire. They have a bunch of no-talent people over there. They have a bunch of activists. And this is what they wanted to do to Obi-Wan Kenobi. And they're doing it. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Matrix and Roadshow fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.